Alright folks, so I got my hands on this Cryfokt MPPT solar charge controller, the 20A 300W version, and I've been putting it through its paces. Now, if you're like me, you're always looking for ways to optimize your solar setup, whether it's for your RV, a remote cabin, or even just some off-grid projects. And a good MPPT controller is key. This one claims to have some pretty impressive specs, so let's dive in. First off, MPPT, or maximum power point tracking, is where it's at. It's like having a super smart brain managing the power flow between your solar panels and your batteries. It constantly adjusts to squeeze every last drop of power out of your panels, even when the sun isn't directly overhead or if there's some cloud cover. This Cryfokt controller boasts a 95% efficiency rating, which is pretty darn good. That means less wasted energy and more juice for your batteries. Now, this particular model is rated for 20 amps and can handle up to 300 watts of solar panels. That's a decent amount of power for smaller systems. Think charging batteries for lights, running a small fridge, or powering some electronics. It's got a 24-hour load output, which is handy if you need to power something continuously. They mention it's normally open, which I assume means the load terminals are always energized unless there's a fault. Something to keep in mind for your wiring setup. One thing that caught my eye is the mention of a high-efficiency synchronous rectification circuit structure. Now, without getting too technical, this basically means they're using more modern components to minimize power loss and heat generation. It's a good sign they're not cutting corners on the internal circuitry. Safety is always a concern with electronics, especially when you're dealing with solar power. This Cryfokt controller has a bunch of built-in protections, including short-circuit protection, over-temperature protection, and protection against low input voltage and low battery voltage. It even has protection against short circuits on the load port, which is a nice touch. These safety features give you some peace of mind knowing things are less likely to go boom. They suggest using this controller for a variety of applications, from street lights and chargers to electric tricycles and even toy cars. I can definitely see it being useful for RVs, trailers, and off-grid cabins, which is what I'm most interested in. It seems versatile enough for a range of smaller-scale solar projects. Now, I haven't had a chance to do long-term testing yet, but so far I'm impressed with the build quality and the features. It feels solid and well-constructed. The real test will be how it performs over time, especially in different weather conditions. I'll be sure to update you guys on my long-term findings. One thing I'd like to see is a bit more detailed documentation. While the product description gives you the basics, a more comprehensive manual would be helpful, especially for those who are new to solar charge controllers. Overall, this Cryfokt MPPT controller seems like a promising option for smaller solar setups. The MPPT technology, the safety features, and the 24-hour load output make it a versatile choice. If you're looking for an affordable and efficient way to manage your solar power, this might be worth checking out. Just be sure to do your own research and make sure it fits your specific needs. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, thanks for watching.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.